See?
Go in there, do us a favour, go in there and tell the security people that if we're on the public footpath,
I understand that.
Yeah, that's all it is.
they
Just come out of the reason.
They've come out because we're perfectly entitled to do it, and it's our hobby to take photographs.
That's what I
and
get into.
no more
If it's a hobby,
It's
that's
no more
fine.
complicated than that.
Just wanted to.
Except your security goons start shouting across to us that we're breaking the law and all the rest of it. So they need educating.
Just wanted the reason why you're taking pictures.
Just photographers, that's all.
Secure
Yeah. The what?
It's a secure site.
Oh, that is. Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
So we just wonder why you're taking pictures. That's all.
Just taking pictures all over this area, and we literally walk past here with the cameras and they start barking at us.
Yeah.
It's just it is a secure complex, so we don't really need people stood outside. And they obviously they don't work for the police. They're private contractors.
Well, they need educating.
But they are what they are. Private contractors.
And it's no good saying they are what they are. It's not acceptable.
Their job is.
It's not their job to harass innocent people when they're not breaking the law.
I don't know the circumstances.
Well, I've just told you the circumstances. That's what happened. We're walking down the street looking for stuff to film all over.
He's right to challenge and ask just why.
It's the way he's done it. It's the way he's done it. Comes out barking, saying, "Oh, what if I filmed you and your family?" What's that got to do with it? We're in a public street. We can take photographs and we can take videos. We don't care whether it's a police station, our securities, or what. It makes no odds. We're entitled to do what we're doing, and we're entitled to be going around our business without being harassed by anybody.
I don't think we're asking about it.
Yeah.
It's a secure site, and it's sensitive, and it's all the rest of it. So all I'm asking you is, like, why are you actually taking pictures down into that particular building?
We weren't taking it down into the building at all.
Well, I'm going on the information provided.
Well, he's a liar as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
We started filming when he started barking orders.
The camera, to be fair, the cameras weren't actually turned on when we walked up here. It was only when he clocked us stood there with the cameras that he came across.
We get this all the time wherever we go.
Like I say,
We've had a
Yeah.
couple of it.
They're a private security firm.
Yeah, they need a bit of education, don't they, really?
Well, obviously, he's in his right to challenge people.
It's the way we understand that it's within his right to ask us.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Would you mind telling us what you're doing? That would be fine. Barking orders, telling us we're breaking the law, is out of order. They should be SIA licensed, and they should be more knowledgeable about the law than they are.
Presuming they are.
I mean, fair enough. If we'd have crossed that red line over there, then he'd been perfectly within his rights to, you know. But we were on this side of the road. We were nowhere near the site. As in, we were just on a public footpath, you know.
Right. Yeah. Sorted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No laws have been broken in. No hassle.
Just asking what you're doing, fellas, and what you're taking photographs
We've just explained ourselves to you.
Well, I'm just asking. I wasn't present when you did that, so I'm just asking again if you'd be so kind to let us know, being a police officer.
Yeah.
Just out taking pictures of this area. It's no more complicated than that. There's nothing sinister. There's no hostile reconnaissance, which is what we get accused of all the time. We're just out taking pictures.
Okay, what's the general interest for this particular area?
Well, the first thing was the absolute state of the place for the fly tipping and the metal.
On the corner around there, it's disgusting. The
absolute filth all down here.
Okay. So is there any fly tipping opposite our place?
Well, there's all that litter up that way there, isn't there? We went and have a look at the A38. I don't think I have to explain myself for conducting a lawful activity, do I?
I'm just asking you as a police officer because obviously that is a sensitive police station. Yeah? Well, I'm asking you.
Fine, but we haven't taken any pictures of it. We started videoing when that guy came out of the security hut, barking orders at us, telling us we're breaking the law. And
he actually said that
when
we were breaking the law, which we're obviously not.
State of play at the minute, how things are globally. Yeah?
Right.
We're obviously concerned for our own safety. And seeing two guys with cameras videoing and taking photographs
of what?
Of our base.
I've just told you, straightforward, we haven't taken any pictures of your base. The only pictures and videos we took was when that guy came out barking orders at us. So if we want to make a complaint about him to get him educated, then we've got evidence of who it was.
Okay. Have you got any details of who you are?
Don't give me my details. I'm not required to provide any details, am I?
Okay. So there's no photographs on your camera of any vehicles or any details of that gatehouse, security cameras, etc., etc.
Only
that lorry coming out. I filmed that lorry coming out.
We were stood up at that point there, and the man comes start barking out, and I started recording. There might be a capture, him walking back in will be on camera, and that's it. There's nothing sinister about what we're doing.
I think so,
we're not conducting any hostile reconnaissance, which is what we get levelled at us all the time. We just photographers out in the area taking some pictures. And that is,
it's only the fact that the minute he come out started barking,
I'm just
shouting.
intrigued as to what the interest is with taking photographs.
There's no particular interest over that place. We just said it's general photography of the area.
General photography. We can take pictures of whatever we want. I understand your man said that's a secure place. I totally get it. I totally get he's been polite
More than
enough,
reasonable, yeah.
when he's approached us. That's the way to do it. Barking orders at us, telling us we can't do this, we can't do that, we're breaking the law, accusing us of being sinister. That's out of order. We haven't done anything wrong, we're not breaking the law, we're not out to get anybody.
It's just our own personal use, that's as that's as far as it goes.
I have to explain this to you any further than we already have.
Because as you fully appreciate, you watch the news, as do I, as does this gent, as does this lady here. All right?
Right.
The state of play of the world in relation to threat level security, that's why we're concerned. And this is
but
me,
photography itself isn't a crime, is it?
I appreciate that.
You know.
The content of what you may or may not have photographed or taken.
Yeah, but anybody driving past here can see that, can't they? And they've all got dash cams, they've all got mobile phones, they've all got.
Depends what they're seeing, and depends what they're taking.
Well, they could see.
Excuse me, where they're storing it, and where they're disseminating it to.
So, I don't get the difference between, these guys driving past. They could snap photos as the passengers could snap photos as they're driving along, and capture nothing else, nothing other than what we've just captured, could they?
There's nothing like being overt to be covert. You guys being in an overt.
Well, this is it. We are openly advertising.
Yeah, we couldn't be any more obvious, really, could we?
If we were sly and had phones hanging out of our pockets like this, I would totally get it.
But you're missing my point.
But in broad daylight,
you're missing my point.
I'm not.
Being totally overt as you are, and totally au fait with us.
So you can't win either way.
It's a recognised tactic. Being overt to be covert. The more overt you are.
Well, we've been open with you. We've told you what we're doing, haven't we?
How many people have you ever found conducting hostile reconnaissance in this area, particularly
We
at
can't share
this
that
point?
information with you, can we? You know that.
Yeah.
So you don't know and you can't share.
Well,
I'd say it's none.
encountered
I'd
more
have a
than
guess.
just you guys.
I'd have a guess.
All right.
None.
Well, you'd be wrong. Let me tell you, you'd be wrong. But I can't share that information with you, and it's obvious why.
Where are you guys from?
Don't need to disclose.
Well, can I ask you to move on and stop taking photographs at the front of our base?
No, Paul Roberts is sending someone else.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
So you've asked us to stop taking pictures
Yes.
of the base.
Yes.
Which we've done.
But I've explained straight up and honestly that we haven't taken any pictures of the base other than when your man came out barking orders.
Okay, so a photograph of there, correct
And
me if I'm wrong, I'm not a photographer.
Yeah,
Encapsulates that gatehouse.
Well, it will
and any
do, yeah.
vehicle coming and going from that.
But
Yeah.
we haven't. That's what I've kept telling you 100 times. We
But
haven't.
how do I know that?
All right, let's step this up to how do I know that you're not a child sex offender? How do I know that? I don't, do I?
I don't understand
So
why
you are potentially levelling some kind of suspicious activity,
that
possibly
at all.
terrorism at me.
we wouldn't be doing our jobs properly if we didn't ask questions.
If we
No, but
left
we've
two-
answered them as,
If we left two gentlemen
no,
outside
right, you
our
weren't there,
base
yeah.
with cameras and microphones taking photographs of the front of our base, I'm sure you can appreciate our concern.
You've shown your concern. We've given our explanation when we didn't even need to. And I think you ought to be happy at that.
You're telling me I think we ought to be happy when you're not going to furnish me with your details.
No, I'm not lawfully obliged to do so.
Excuse me, I don't know who you are, where you're from, what your background is, what you intend to do with the media that you've captured on your phones and on your microphones and on your GoPros and whatever else you've got, and where you intend to either store it or disseminate that. And you're not prepared to furnish me those details.
Well, I'm not obliged to, am I?
I'm asking
I've
you,
not done anything.
and I'm asking you politely
we haven't done anything
to
wrong.
move on from here and stop taking photographs of Park Lane. Those lenses are decent lenses. I appreciate the cameras are decent lenses, and any photograph you take up there, you will encapsulate the front of that base and anything coming and going from it. And for me, I'm not overly happy with
All
it.
right, let's correct you on that. Yeah. Is that picture in the base?
Okay, do you want to move it to like a centimetre?
And what useful information could be
I'm not going to
terrorists or anything
tell
like
you what useful information you may or may not be able to gain by taking photographs at the front of this.
If someone was going to do some hostile reconnaissance and be acting up to no good, they'd be doing it on the sly with a mobile phone. We're advertising what we're
Not
doing.
necessarily.
Well, I understand your concerns. We've told you what we're doing. You know, that's it. We'll just get on.
It's just, yeah, as simple as that.
And you're going to get on doing what?
We'll be in the area taking photographs. So if you see if you get any more reports about us, say, oh, we spoke
We're
to
just
them,
photographers,
they'll
that's
open
it, yeah, that's it.
But how do I know and how can I satisfy myself that you are who you say you are?
Well,
But we're just two members of public on a public street, you know, just like these guys are.
I disagree. You might be members of the public on a public street, but the kit you're carrying is not normal for this area. And it's not normal for you to be in the position where you are outside of this police station. The police
Well, we just
base.
happened to have come up this road. We didn't intend, you know, we didn't actually plan to come up this road. We didn't sort of make a beeline for that particular place. We're just in the area.
Until you walk right past it, you see the maintenance on
Okay, so how do we know you are who you say you are with your cameras and your microphones?
Well, we haven't said who we are because we're not lawfully obliged to tell you who we
I
are.
appreciate that. I appreciate what you're telling me, but I'm asking you a question as a police officer, which is what I'm duty bound to do.
And I've given you a straightforward and honest answer.
And I'm asking you what you intend to do with the media that you captured on that phone, and you're not furnishing me with any of that detail.
Well, mine's a load of scrap, to be honest, because
He's filled his memory card up, yeah. Yeah.
So you're not prepared to provide me with any ID, let me know
I haven't
who
got
you
any
are
ID on me.
or where you're from. Because it'll make it really easy for us.
I get what you're saying.
If we're
I
happy...
get what you're saying, but when I've ID'd the police before, we've ended up with data protection breaches. I've had section 50 public order levelled at me.
In relation to what? What would that?
Just being out taking photographs.
But you can appreciate my concern, because this is not normal.
I'll get your concern, right? What, other than identifying myself, where you will then go and do a background check, which will return absolutely nothing. I'm not a wanted person.
Okay.
It won't return anything of any use to you. Just accept my answer that, you know, we are just doing what we're doing.
It'll satisfy this guy's need to know who you are, that's all he'll do, wouldn't it? If you're clear, then happy days.
Yes, mate. Perfect.
Hey,
Right.
you right?
You're filming me, I'm filming you.
That's good.
We're all happy,
I don't mind about that.
Okay.
No problem.
What is it you doing right now?
Just taking photos,
You can
just
explain
general
to us
street
exactly
photography.
what you've
Just
explained
street
to me.
photography, that's all it is.
Now on camera.
Street photography of the area. There's nothing more sinister than that. That's
Okay,
it.
and that's fair enough, but
Yeah.
can you understand why it might raise alarms
Well,
in the current climate?
all right.
So can you or can you not?
Not really general street
Right, the only
photography.
alarm,
Okay.
the only alarm that's been caused here is by the security people over there to us, and they come out shouting over the street, barking that we're breaking the law,
I understand
and,
that.
what we're
I
doing is
understand
illegal.
that, okay. But what I'm asking you is, can you see their point of view? Why they have an
As I
issue?
explained to you, man, there.
Okay,
If
no,
this
but
guy's come
I'm
out
asking you.
this guy's come out ever so politely
Yeah.
and asked us what we're doing.
Okay.
If those security guys had said
With the same level of.
Okay, well listen, I can't.
Yeah,
actually-
no,
I
no,
can't
yeah, that's
speak
what this
for
guy
them,
said,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
We don't. They work.
We've
for
explained.
police, but
They're not police,
they're
are they?
not
They're-
police
yeah,
officers,
yeah,
so
We've
they don't know
explained
how to
time and
speak to
time
you,
again.
they
Yeah, yeah,
apologise,
yeah.
but they have nothing to do with
We're
it.
not
Yeah.
up to anything sinister. We're just out
Okay.
taking
That's it.
photographs. There's
Okay.
nothing more
Fair
complicated
enough.
than that.
But obviously, like I say to you, in the current climate, can you understand why they might feel this?
We get this.
yes,
We get this all the time.
Okay,
We
fair
get it
enough.
all the time.
So it's not a bit of an alien thing, is it? Now, obviously, for us, obviously, a lot's been created. People are on edge in the case of the fact that, you know, hostile reconnaissance. You heard of that sort of term?
I've just used the very same
You
thing.
just
to
said
you,
exactly
right?
the same words,
Exactly.
yeah,
So
yeah.
we're all on the same page, aren't we? Okay. Now, I understand that my colleagues have asked you for your details and you're refusing details.
It's not a refusal. It's us
We're not-
knowing that we're not lawfully obliged to provide them.
Okay,
We get
but it's
with
still a
police.
refusal, isn't it?
With police, we get data protection breaches, details passed on to other agencies.
Not from the police, you don't.
Well,
Honestly,
Well-
I can straightforward tell you
Okay,
otherwise.
well, I don't believe that's the case, but okay, you
So
know.
you don't think I'm telling the truth about that?
No, I don't think it's correct, but
Right. Okay. Well, I'll give you one example.
no, you don't need to. I appreciate that if that's what you're saying, then that's your opinion or that your previous
No, it's the
experience. Okay, but if that's your previous experience, then that's fine. I'm not going to sit here and argue about it. There's no need, is there?
No.
You know your views, and I've got my opinions. It's one of them things. Obviously, I'm going to ask you for your details. If you tell me you're not going to give the details, okay, fine.
right.
But for us, the likelihood is if you're not going to come out of the area, you're going to continue to be stopped, aren't you? Because people are going to be a bit on edge, especially if you're not going to give your details. Now, if you are going to give your details, we can put your details on the log because there's been a log created, and we can say this is such and such a person. They've given us their details. You run you through the box, P&C. They'll say this person is or isn't known. You've got nothing to worry about, and then people haven't got an issue, have they?
There is nothing to worry about.
Okay. Well, That's absolutely fine. Okay, but if there was something to worry about, that's exactly what someone who
Well,
was lying to me
maybe,
would say,
maybe would, yeah, but you know,
so,
you can't.
so I'm not trying to be funny with you, gents.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really not. Okay.
You can't treat everyone as being
Not everyone's
suspicious,
out,
are they? They're not everyone's.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Hence the reason why I'm after your details, so that I can get that ticked off, and I'm going to worry about it. Have I? I'm only doing my job, mate. That's all I'm doing.
Don't worry about us. We're not.
No,
Okay.
honestly.
We're not wrong, and don't worry.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. Are you going to provide me with your details?
No.
Okay, that's absolutely fine.
Right.
Okay.
So, are we free to go then?
You can go,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. All right. Okay. No worries.
Okay. Cheers, then.
All right.
Take care.
Cheers. You get. Oh.